What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Seton Hill Studios. All right, we just got done checking out Ren Money Game Part 1. It was a wild ride. Y'all know what happened at the end. We got Ren dousing himself with gasoline. I'm not sure what's going on, but we are checking out Ren Money Game Part 2 right now. If you haven't seen the other video, click back over and check that out before you check this one out. All right, guys, if you want to support the channel, become a channel member right here on YouTube. Head on over to Patreon, become a member there, or slide on over to Buy Me a Coffee for a one-time donation. Each of these gets you exclusive perks and priority video requests. All right, man. Genius storyteller. I don't know what's about to happen. I'm excited, so let's get into it. All right, YouTube family, here we go. We got Ren Money Game Part 2. At the end of the last one, he was dousing himself with gasoline. There was like in an old parking garage. Somebody was playing guitar with a hood. It was wild. Yeah, you never know what you're going to get with Ren, so let's see what it is. Interesting. It's a whole different look.
Strange time of living in panic and hysteria. Poor man learn, the rich man don't care for your narcissist mindset spread like malaria. Sit back and watch the show. America written, split through fickle shit. A government of hypocrites. These counterfeit politicians sit in parliament, not adequate. Come on, needlessly bleeding resources all dry. Turn a blind.
Man, he's coming for these politicians this time around. This is interesting. He's talking about, how they sit up there and don't really care about, the common man. He is coming for their heads. This is a shorter video, so we're going to dig into it a little bit. Yeah. And, I guess he's talking about the money game and how money moves and how greed is at play. So this is wild, man. And this is the first time, too, I've seen a video shot like this in this format for Ren. Typically, it's shot different in a different camera angle, but this is cool. He's showing clips almost. I love this beat, too. Straight fire. Let's roll. Like this.
Strange time of living in panic and hysteria. Poor man learn, the rich man don't care for your narcissist mindset spread like malaria. Sit back and watch the show. America written, split through fickle shit. A government of hypocrites. These counterfeit politicians sit in parliament, not adequate. Come on, needlessly bleeding resources all dry. Turn a blind eye if it means a pay rise.
Ooh, that's dope. Needlessly bleeding resources all dry. Turn a blind eye if it means a pay rise, a pay raise, basically, for these politicians. How many times we seen that happen? Hey, if it don't affect me, I'm turning a blind eye and I'm going to keep making that money. He is coming for their heads, man. I love this.
I turn a blind eye if it means
We'll
a
go back
pay
a little bit.
not adequate. Come on, needlessly bleeding resources all dry. Turn a blind eye if it means a pay rise.
Oh, what a shame it would be, I would die
if number 10 Downing Street burned in a fire. Only joking, only messing, don't be stressing. I'm a peaceful adolescent, there's no need to be unpleasant. Write my thesis in a rhyme scheme to analyze the brain while my fingers on the trigger of a money game.
Oh, rain, 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 rain. Shoo. A storm, it comes our way. And no surprise to distorted lies. Poison in the veins, but we died upon the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame.
Man.
But point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
He's spitting on this
money
one.
game.
And he's coming back to this common theme, like we're all part of this money game. That's basically the hook of the song, which is interesting. Very interesting, man. I'm trying to think of different angles he could be, man. You never know with Ren. He's always, like everything you see, he has a specific reason why he's doing certain things. So, always telling a story, man. So it's cool.
This old money game.
Money is a game and the ladder we climb turns a saint into a sinner with his finger in crime. I'll break it down for you motherfuckers line by line. This is business economics in a nursery rhyme. She sells seashells on a seashore, but the value of these shells will fall due to the laws of supply and demand. No one wants to buy shells cause there's loads on the sand. Step one, must create a sense of scarcity. Shells will sell much better if the people think they're rare, you see. Bear with me, take as many shells as you can find and hide them on an island. Stockpile them high until they're rarer than a diamond. Step two, gotta make the people.
This is legit. This dude is literally breaking down almost like an economics lesson, but how people create value and how these politicians and people in power create value. You know, you make something scarce and consider it valuable, then people would want it. So you basically pull the supply from them. This is wild, man. This is next level. This is up my alley. I'm always like analyzing and thinking about these things. He's basically saying, you know, they make resources scarce. And if you make resources, whatever it may be, scarce, then it becomes more valuable, then you charge more. But you're the one that created that. Very interesting, man. I'm going to go back a little bit, catch the beginning of that. This is cool.
You motherfuckers line by line. This is business economics in a nursery rhyme. She sells seashells on a seashore, but the value of these shells will fall due to the laws of supply and demand. No one wants to buy shells cause there's loads on the sand. Step one, must create a sense of scarcity. Shells will sell much better if the people think they're rare, you see. Bear with me, take as many shells as you can find and hide them on an island. Stockpile them high until they're rarer than a diamond. Step two, gotta make the people think that they want them, really fucking want them. Hit them like Bronson. Influencers, product placement, featured primetime entertainment. If you haven't got a show, then you're just a fucking waste, man. Free, it's monopoly. Invest inside some property. Start a corporation, make a logo, do it properly. Shells must sell, that will be a new philosophy. Swallow all your morals, they're a poor man's quality. 4. Expand, expand, expand. Clear forest, make land, fresh blood on hands. 5. Why just shells? Why limit yourself? She sells seashells, sell oil as well. 6. Guns, sell stock, sell diamonds, sell rock, sell water to a fish, sell the time to a clock. 7. Press on the gas, take your foot off the brakes.
He says sell water to a fish, sell time to a clock, man. This dude is spitting truth. He's basically breaking down the process that a lot of people fall for day after day. Man, this is wild.
Expand, clear forest, make land, fresh blood on hands. 5. Why just shells? Why limit yourself? She sells seashells, sell oil as well. 6. Guns, sell stock, sell diamonds, sell rock, sell water to a fish, sell the time to a clock. 7. Press on the gas, take your foot off the brakes, then run to be the president of the United States. 8. Big smile, make big wave, that's great. Now the truth is overrated, tell lies out the gate. 9. Polarize the people, controversy is the game. It don't matter if they hate you, if they all say your name. 10. The world is yours. Step out on the stage to a round of applause. You're a liar, cheat, a devil, a whore, and you sell seashells on the seashore.
Rain, rain, rain,
Wow.
rain. A storm, it comes our way. And no surprise to distorted lies. Poison in the veins, but we die upon the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game. This old money game. This old.
Wow. Man, so this part 2 was basically breaking down, explaining the money game, more or less. What exactly he means by the money game. And basically what he's talking about is a lot of truth in what he's talking about. How politicians or those in power create a scarcity of something that would be around, but then they say, well, it's no longer around because I've bought it all up, whatever that might be. So now the value goes up, and then they propagandize and say, well, now you need this. You need this. You need this. You need this. Well, they hold it. So then who you got to get it from? You got to get from whoever holds it. And then, they come richer and we become poor. Man, this dude's speaking so much truth to that. I wonder how he's all going to tie it together. Part 3 is coming up. All right, YouTube, thank you so much for joining me on that one. Part 2 was more like a thematic breakdown of what he was trying to explain. How money, moves and control is gained. And, politicians create deficits in order to create value The rich get richer, the poor get poorer. Man, genius storytelling. If you haven't, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so when we release more content, you all get it. And guess what? Part 3 is right here. It's the conclusion. It's the finale. So click on it and check it out. And as always, we'll see you on the next one.